everybody, and welcome to Leeds United Double Bill. It's your press conference reaction and a pre-match of Leeds United, Sheffield Wednesday versus Leeds United. We're playing at Hillsborough, aren't we? So Sheffield Wednesday v Leeds United. How are we doing, Mally? Please get me back into some sort of normality.
I'm all right, mate. We'll be all right tomorrow once window closes and we know what we've got to play with.
Well, that's what Farker said in press conference, to be fair. You know what I mean? He says it's extremely difficult to plan for this game tomorrow because we don't know if there's going to be a daft bid going in for any players.
Exactly. Well, Everton have back on the run, so like that. Yeah.
I don't like that, Mally. I'm not a big fan of that at all. You know what I mean? They're like a bad smell who won't go away.
Yeah, see what happens. I reckon if they're coming with 30 million, I think they'll take it. If they come in with 25, that'll test them.
We need to find what Everton need to know though is that we need to find a replacement for him as well. We need to have the time to find a replacement.
Well, I think that's why they brought Joe Perreault in for, in case Nonso left. All right, Paul.
How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Paul. Yeah, look. I normally I get excited about the transfer window deadline day, Mally, but because of what's been going on with all players who have left us, it's been a bit more stressful this time. I don't mean panicky. I mean it's just been a bit more chaotic than what it normally would be. Is that because is that natural we've been relegated?
Yeah, I would think so. I don't think it's been chaotic. I just think it's been a lot to take on board.
That's better. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah.
So many players going out all at once. Yeah. A new manager coming in, a new owner coming in, and having to get a team together. So I think it's been a bit of a challenge, but at the moment it's looking pretty good, I must say.
Well, Daniel Farker was quick to praise the board and the new owners, the new on how they've dealt with this. He said it was challenging in 1,000 messages a day, but he says we had to just keep going. We had to get through them.
I think they've done well. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't normally rate transfer windows, Mally, but it's got to be a 7 or 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
it's got to be an 8 out of 10. I'd say so far.
It's not over yet. I mean, I've got three incomings and three possible incomings and 3 possible outgoings. The outgoings, obviously, we know Everton are sniffing around Nonso. I have a feeling that'll get done.
Do you?
Yeah, because I think we need to raise some cash. We've only got Adam's money at the moment. So the second one is the link in Giabi with Fleetwood.
Oh, I don't mind. Because I haven't seen him, I wouldn't miss him. Does that make sense?
No. And the third one is Elder Costa going back to Saudi. But Saudi's window doesn't close until September 7th.
Yeah, week after, isn't it?
The time to play on that. The 3 incomings.
Are we going to be able to keep Sinisterra, Mally? Speaking about outgoings.
I hope so. I don't want to lose Nonso and Sinisterra.
No.
I mean, they've done well to knock a 20 million bid back for Somerville. I thought they'd snap their hands off at that. So they've done well to resist that. And I've got 3 possible names to come in that's linked with us. That's O'Reilly from Celtic. I don't know much about these players. A guy from West Brom called Asante.
Right.
I think the bid's only about 2 million or something for him. I don't even know what he is.
Right.
And a guy called, I don't know how you pronounce it. Harmonie would be able to pronounce it. Is it Odegaard or Odegaard or Odegaard from Alkmaar? Oh, that 2023.
Everyone's saying hello to each other. Good afternoon, Leeds 2023, mate. Hope you're doing well. Apparently, Sinistera has told the fans he's not leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope that's right, Leeds 2023.
Yeah, I hope so. Don't want to lose them both, because I think we'll lose Nonto.
We're going to lose one of them, aren't we?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the lineup tomorrow.
Yeah, that should be interesting. That should be an interesting. We'll be doing a what do you call it for that? Won't we? A pre-match like build up and team news for that.
Team sheet, yeah.
Yeah.
So are they playing away tomorrow?
Yeah, we're away. I'm sure we're away. Yeah.
I thought we would. Yeah, I thought we were at home for some reason. But I don't know.
Oh, we might be at home. Hang on. Give me a minute. You might be right, Mally. My days have gone to pot. Seriously, and that's no word. Honestly, I've gone to pot because. Well, I've just heard that the elf is signed Chloe off now, so they won't be coming back.
All right.
So that's good. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing because it's. And I don't mind people. I don't mind them coming. I really don't. But it's you couldn't plan anything. No, you're spot on. We are at home tomorrow. We are at home.
I thought we were. I couldn't guarantee it. But I thought we were.
My thumbnail's totally wrong, guys. My thumbnail is totally wrong. I'm gonna have to rearrange that thumbnail. I'm gonna have to rearrange my thumbnail, Mally.
Which one? This one there? The one that you've got here, breaking news.
No, now I'm showing. I've got Sheffield United badge and then Leeds badge. It's the other way around, isn't it?
Well, it's not Sheffield United.
I'm absolutely miles of bloody way. It's been not enough sleep.
It's not Sheffield United. It's Sheffield Wednesday.
That's what I meant. Yeah, that and all. I'll change that now as we speak. Right. So put that badge over there. That badge over there. Put that there. And an intermatch reaction. It's a match preview.
What's that? This one.
Yeah, this is a match preview for the Sheffield Wednesday game, isn't it?
I don't know anything about them, to be fair, apart from they haven't got any points.
Yeah, I discussed this on Much on Gary's show yesterday when we did one, and I think since they've lost Darren Moore, it's been a massive shock to them regarding the new manager coming in and stuff like that. And apparently the new manager, Darren Moore left because they won't pay his bonuses or something. And it's caused a bit of uproar in team. It's caused a lot of. There we go, mate. There you go. Done. That's done. So yeah. So it's caused a lot of uproar, Mally.
Right. Okay.
Change.
What Wednesday recently promoted?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Darren Moore was due to get a promotion bonus, and they didn't pay it, so he left on mutual consent.
Right. Okay.
He didn't get it. He didn't receive it. He meant Sinistera. See, it's one of them days, mate. It's one of them days that the Leeds 2023 all over.
He said Sinistera.
Yeah, I think he spelled it wrong. I think that's what he meant. No, he did. Yeah, Sinistera. Yeah, you did say Sinistera, Leeds. So you're better, mate.
I think his head's going as well.
Yeah, I think everyone's head's going. Yeah, but that's better. Match press conference and match preview. That's better. There you go. So look, I mean, if you go by form and everything, we should win this game. But as you know, Mally, Yorkshire Derby isn't as straightforward as that, is it?
No. I'm hoping we'll see some new signings on, but I'm not sure whether they'll start them.
he talked a bit about Glenn Kamara hopefully being ready in time. You know, his papers and everything
His
coming in time.
paperwork's ready. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good. That's good.
It don't look as though we're looking at a left back, from what I said.
No, 'cause he's happy with Firpo and Byram, isn't he?
Firpo, Byram, Strike, Yelder, Shackleton. Fair enough,
Shackleton's
you know.
been doing all right. Shackleton's been doing well
Yeah,
in his last couple of games. I think Shackleton
he
did well.
knows players better than us.
He does.
So well, I'll see. So go with same front four tomorrow. We'll be all right. If Nonso's
Just
still
need
here.
this window to close. We just need this window to close now, Malik. Then he knows
Yeah.
exactly what he's got to. I mean, I should imagine he can't even. I mean, he will have done like a couple of team selections for tomorrow's game, but until he knows for definite, he can't plan anything yet.
He
And that
can't.
must
No,
be the most difficult thing for any
yeah,
manager at any club.
yeah. He can't pick his team yet. Didn't he say Pavard doesn't mix?
Well, he's back in training. But
So
Byram's
he's
confirmed not to be available, along with Dan James isn't available either.
so
Josie's been back in training. He's had 2 training sessions.
if Nonso goes, I would imagine it'll be Somerville and Pavard, or Somerville Sinistera, or Pavard and Sinistera. But with them three, won't it? Two on wing and one in middle.
Our front four, if we keep Nonto, Sinistera, Routier, and Perot, is the most exciting front four I've seen at Leeds in a very long time, Malik.
So what if Nonso goes then?
The reason why I'm a bit, and I know you can't go on just one game, Mally, I know that, but everything positive went down Nonto's side against Salford. He were fantastic. He were fantastic against Ipswich, and he were fantastic against Salford.
But haven't you noticed it's been the same when Dan James were on?
Yeah, well, I like Dan James. I do. I think he's done a good job for Leeds.
You know, down this left side, it's been good, even when James were on.
Yeah, look, Dan James. I still don't get why Dan James gets a lot of stick. But I think Dan James has been very good for us since he come back this season. I think he's been very good. And I ain't got a problem with Dan James. It's just his injury. He's out injured, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's the only problem with Dan James at the moment. Are you happy with back four, Ali? Are you happy if we don't bring in a left back?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right with it, mate. No problem.
I just don't think we're conceding goals where we shouldn't be conceding. It worries me that we're conceding 2 goals. Well, I know we only conceded 1 against Salford, but normally we're still conceding on average 2 goals a game. That trend hasn't stopped even with Rodon back in, but Rodon gives me a bit more confidence at the back, but I'm still open now. Would you start Strike with Rodon then, Malik? Or would you try Cresswell with Rodon?
No, Strike with Rodon. But yeah. I'd drop Palin and put and start Spence.
He's a lot better player, I believe.
I'm more worried about the right back than I am the left back. The goal for Ipswich on the left back was a mistake by Drama.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we okayed Drama to go on sale.
It's gone. It's got to Birmingham.
Right. Birmingham.
We won't see him again because this is his last year.
Right, good.
But I think
For him,
I think we're going to get a loan fee for him. And I'm not sure if Birmingham's got an option to buy. So we might get a couple of million. No buy fee.
Fair enough. Inky says, afternoon, YouTube. Farker on left back. We will stay awake until the final seconds of the window.
Yeah, I can't see him bringing a left back in.
Do you think we are going to get that that Hollywood signing today, Malik?
Well, he said save the best till last, but I don't know what it's going to be.
Hi, Bandy, mate. Hope you're doing well. And Inky, hope you and family are good, mate. Hope you and family are good. Bandy, hope you're well, mate. Hope you and family are well. In 4 years, Starlow played 64 times for Forest. Loaned out to Walsall, he played 17 times. For Hull City, he played 7 times. And on loan on Newcastle, he used 6 times over an 8-year period. Nobody wants him.
Yeah, can't hold down a number 1 spot, can I? But he's a good squad player. He's a good backup to Meslier. Yeah.
I've noticed that no's been said about Meslier. No one's coming for bids for him or anything, have they?
Not yet. It's early days. What do you reckon of bloody... Are Liverpool daft or what?
Turning down 150 million.
They're expecting Saudi to come back with 175. But I thought Salah had been pushing for it. 1.5 million. 1.5 million a week.
A week.
You know, I won't mind. I find these figures all obscene, and I'd love it if one of these players, like Mo Salah, says, "Yeah, I'll sign 1.5 million a week, and I'll donate 10% to Ethiopia."
He does a lot for his. He does a lot. He does a lot for his hometown, though, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he does a lot.
Does Mane. Sadio Mane does, don't they? But that I'd like that, you know, and I'd respect him more for it. But just to go, you know, like Henderson has, he's backtracked on what his principles were to go for $750,000 a week. You know, be interesting to see what reception he gets at England.
Yeah,
he's a bloody hypocrite.
What did you reckon about the England squad, Mally, being announced with Phillips being included and Harry Maguire included and stuff?
I just think Southgate's got his favourites, and that's it.
But to be fair, right, the one thing I want to say about Southgate is he don't put a foot wrong when he's playing for England, does he?
Yeah, I won't be watching it. I'm not a big England fan. Doesn't bother me one iota whether we'll win or lose.
Man United have reached an agreement with Florentina to sign Sofian Amrabat on loan with an option to buy.
Yeah.
And also, Paolini has been given permission to fly to Germany for a medical, but they haven't agreed a fee yet with Fulham.
Yeah.
So there's things happening. There's definitely things happening.
It's early days, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in for a great show tonight, Malik. I really do.
Yeah.
I think we're in for a really good show tonight. A lot to talk about. I'm going to have some great guests as well. Some really. I think I've invited Ole Ghost, Rick, TD5.
Okay.
Adam, Mali's. Kieran's going to be coming on after West Ham game.
Okay.
I think Titchy's on about doing a watch-along. He was going to drop the watch-along, jump straight on with us. I says, look, you do your watch-along first. Jump on with us after watch-along. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, we've got some good people coming on. Adam wants to come on.
Okay.
But if Adam gets too much out, I'll mute his microphone. It's to be done. I mean, I've told them. I've told Amani who's at work, bless her, I think, but I've told Amani as well. If he gets too much chit chat, just because he's a friend of the channel, to put him on timeout if he gets a bit too much. When they were telling people not to say this and not to say that, and I think what he does is he overthinks things. Does Adam? He's a lovely lad, but he overthinks a lot of things. But I have told him, Arnie, do what you need to do if it gets too much again in chat for everybody, because a lot of people were telling him to chill out a bit.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to make allowances for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good lad. I love him a bit. You know what I mean? He reminds me so much of Lee. He reminds me so much of our Lee. But Lee's the quiet version, and Adam's the outspoken version. And like he says, you've got to make allowances, but he's got to learn to be. He knows how to behave, Malik, and he knows that it upsets people in chat as well. So he knows what he's doing as well. But yeah, so just to let everyone know about Adam, bless him, he's a lovely lad.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Winky's comment here.
Reports that non-so forever only for 45 million. I think it's crap, but I would snap their hands off. So would I.
Totally agree. I think it's crap. For 30 million, I'd snap their hand off.
I thought they bid 30 million though when we rejected it, apparently.
No, they bid 25, I believe.
Right.
They came in with 20. They came in with 20, didn't they? And then they came in with 25.
I listened to Everton watch on. I watch channel quite a bit, and it were against Doncaster in the EFL Cup, and they were absolutely awful. They were lucky that their new player come on and scored 2 goals. They were really lucky. They were awful, Malik. They need Harrison to be fit, and they need a player like Nonto to give themselves a fighting chance of staying in Premier League. It doesn't matter to me. I want to see him come down. Personally, I want to see him come down. I don't care if they've been in there from day one at Premier League starting. I'm not bothered. Don't bother me in slightest. So, Mally, are you expecting a comfortable win for Leeds tomorrow then? Or is it going to be straightforward?
I'm expecting any incomings tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
You are?
I am, buddy.
Good man. Sinister leaving 4 parts. Told his fans he was not leaving. Yeah. Leeds 2023 said exactly the same thing, Inky. That's reassuring if that's true, and I believe that's true. But it's reassuring. Michael Brown, Michael, mate, hope you and family are good. It looks by Farke's press conference that no left back is incoming. Farke mentioned that Byron, Firpo, and Shackleton, who did well in that position against Ipswich and Salford, are the mainstays. Yeah, look. But Shackleton hadn't put a foot wrong since playing there. You know what I mean? They had put a foot wrong at Shackleton. I mean, I think because he's got the name Jamie Shackleton, it's not a flamboyant name, and unfortunately, I do believe that if you've got a flamboyant name, you seem to be looked up to more than somebody with a non-flamboyant name.
It's like putting Daniel Farke against Paul Heckingbottom.
Yeah.
But look where he is.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? How we could get Sheffield United promoted, but Leeds he couldn't do a damn thing. He couldn't do an awful lot.
Yeah. Good luck to him.
I think they'll come straight back down again, though, Mally, if I'm honest.
What, Sheffield?
United,
I think Everton is going to come down.
Luton, Sheffield United, and Everton.
I think Everton will get. I think Everton will get stuffed with FFP.
Well, it's Luton's first game at Caramouth Road tonight in the new look ground. It's still in the
What,
same place. They've just built a stand on it, haven't they?
what Norwich, is it? Who they playing?
No, Luton's. Is it Luton's? Where do they play? Carroll. What's it called? Where
Who they
Luton
play?
play?
Is it Kenilworth?
West Ham at home. They play West
Yeah,
Ham at home.
West Ham. All right.
It's the first home game, so that should be good. But
Is it
I'm shocked.
Kenilworth?
I'm shocked that they've turned down 150 million for Mo Salah.
I can't believe it. Maybe it's because it's the first bid.
Yeah, possibly.
And they also know they've got 7 days to play with. The only downside is that Liverpool can't replace him.
That's it, isn't it? That's it. Mally, if this move does go ahead, is that the signing what's going to make people look at the Saudi Arabia League as an issue to Premier League?
Well, they will do until next one.
Mm.
You know, they're just creeping up and creeping up and creeping up. And it won't surprise me if Saudis come back and say, right, 150 up front and 50 million in add-ons, 200 million, take it or leave it. It wouldn't surprise me. And I think Liverpool will be bloody stupid to turn it down.
Yeah. But again, can they get a replacement in the next 5 hours, 4.5 hours,
or
5.5 hours, or whatever?
Or can they survive until January with what they've got?
Well, they brought in that player today, didn't they? I forgot his name, but they brought a player in today. He got announced today that they brought a player in who can play in midfield. So we'll have to wait and see.
I mean, you know, people were saying Tottenham would collapse if Harry Kane left. You know,
Yeah, and they didn't.
Exactly.
So, everyone thought West Ham would struggle with that Declan Rice, but look at them.
Yeah, no one player's bigger than the team.
It's never straightforward with Leeds. It's never straightforward with Leeds. It never is it, Inky? That's why we love the club, though, innit? Everton and Sheffield United will both struggle.
Hey up, Harmonie. Until he gets to your comment. There
you go, done it.
No. I just wanted to give her time to think on this one. Tell me what you know about Odegaard from Alkmaar.
We got our boy Kamara Mali well happy. I need at least 3 smiles.
Yeah.
Stuart, do you think I should ditch Salah from my side? Oh God! Oh, you got him in your FPL, haven't you?
Not until he's sold. Not until he's sold.
I can only tell you what to do up to 6:20, 10 minutes before deadline. After that, it's if you're still at Liverpool at 6:20, can't tell you anymore. But no, I wouldn't sell him. I'd risk 1 week just to keep him in, just in case he does stay. Inky.
Yeah, they've got a week to go yet of Saudis.
If you see Liverpool bringing in a winger, you know Mo Salah's going. Free to go down Neverton, Luton, and Neverton again. Never a dull word from you, is it, Amani, my lovely?
It could be Man City if Premier League get the finger out.
Well, when's that going to court? Oh, next year, is it?
God knows.
That'll take some time, we'll let you know, because they've got so many charges, haven't they?
Yeah, but they've been bloody doing it for God knows how long.
Yeah, can't get away with it. Which maybe if they are just making sure that they've got everything in order to take them to go, or it's Man City's lawyers bloody dragging this procedure about for longer period of time. Harmonie don't expect one. Darko is on his way to Fleetwood on loan. Greenwood is at Middlesbrough and Cody is out on loan at Birmingham. Next season he becomes a free agent. Bait Prevada could be staying at Leeds. See, Bait, he hasn't been. We haven't seen much of Bait in his first team. We haven't seen him at all, have we? Let's be honest.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone out.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you, Mallow. I tend to agree with you.
Trouble is, to start disassembling under 21s, and we're bloody snookered again.
Yeah. Joffrey might also stay at Leeds, depending on if Ipswich try to take him on loan. I'm concerned with Joffrey, if I'm honest, Mally. Since pre-season, he hasn't took his chances. He's been given chances, but hasn't took any of them.
No, his head's dropped.
It just don't look happy, does it?
No, I think a move would be good for him. Whether it be a loan or a sale, I won't bothered. Either way. It reminds me of Jack Clark. Is it Jack Clark?
Him who went to Tottenham.
Yeah, sort of had a couple of weeks where they lit the world up. I mean, we mugged Tottenham there for that. What did we get? 11 million or something?
Something like that, wasn't it? Yeah, we did well. We did really well.
I wish we could get 11 million for Joffrey.
It just doesn't. His head doesn't look in it at all, mate. It really doesn't. Jens Odegaard, striker, decent but not prolific.
Yeah, I don't know not about him. I just know that he's linked with us.
Sorry, Inky. If they sell that, I want the money for my FPL side. Michael says, I would love to see Everton and Bournemouth relegated because they were the club, they of the way the clubs have conducted themselves in trying to undermine Leeds by upsetting our players and hijacking our deal with veterans. Well, he hasn't had a good start, has he? He hasn't had a good start yet, and he hasn't settled into Bournemouth side yet.
But that's football, isn't it? I mean, you can't wish ill on clubs just because they beat you to a signing. You know, that's the nature of the beast, isn't it?
There's 8 hours and 26 and a half minutes left at transfer window. It's going to be a late night for us, Mally, I'm afraid. It's going to be a late night.
I'm watching Sky Sports News here.
Yeah, Man City completely signing of Matheus Nunes from Wolves for 53 million. Yeah. Chelsea, I'm surprised Man City let Cole Palmer go. They signed him for 42.5 million.
40 odd million, wasn't it?
On a 7-year deal with an option of a further year. Chelsea at it again, eh? Brighton signed that Osona Fati on the seasonal loan from Barca. That's the player Tottenham were chasing up, but Brighton just went in there and took him. Didn't mess about.
Yeah.
Hi, Richard. Hope you're doing well, mate. I'd be very surprised if Leeds have some of them onto and Sinisterra still on the books after the window.
I think we'll have 2 I think we'll have 2 at 3.
Yeah.
I think we'll have 2. I think some of them and Sinisterra will stay. I think Nonso will go.
But if you had to get rid of one of them players, you had to get rid of them. Who would you let go?
For me, it'd be Nonso.
Right. So I would have said Somerville.
Right. Okay.
I just think Nonto's there's something special about him, Mally. But you know,
I think there's something special about Somerville.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's it. They're all good, you know what I mean? We've all got different opinions. And
they're all much alike, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to lose one of them.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Mally. I was just asking Mrs. for a cuppa.
That's all right, mate. Carry on.
Harmonie says, gets a goal about 1 in 3. Played from under 14s to under 21s for Denmark. I don't think he's played for senior side, but I could be wrong. Casper Hoyman really likes him though.
That'll do for me. That'll do for me.
Didn't you get rid of Monto out of the 3 as well?
Yeah. Would you have done a deal for Iwobi for Alonso? It won't be in a. It won't be in 10 million or something.
Yeah, I think so. I would. I think. Look, it will be. You know, Everton fans know what he brings, but they say like he's got no end product.
Really? From what I've seen of him, he's looked okay. Although I haven't seen a great deal. But I'd have taken Iwobi in 10 million for Alonso.
He's into his last year, he's Iwobi and all, isn't he?
I don't know, mate.
Yeah, he's into his last year, he's Iwobi. Tottenham agree fee with Nottingham Forest for Brandon Johnson.
Brandon Johnson.
Yeah, it's Brennan Johnson's. It's more Salah's number. It's Big Angie's #1 target, wasn't it?
Right. Okay.
So yeah, I think it's a value of about £50 million for him.
Okay. A lot of money being branded about.
Yeah, you're right there, Molly. It is. Michael Brown says Everton do have to cash from the sale of Iwobi to Fulham. Oh, 20 right. Iwobi to Fulham for 20 million, and Tom Curran to Leicester for 6 million. So that's 26 million, isn't it?
Yeah. I think they'll come in with somewhat silly like 28.8 million. Oh, how many keep on so? Okay.
I think we are done with the incomings, but this is deadline day and anything can happen.
Yeah, I think we're going to get somebody.
I think if Leeds do recruit anyone, it might be Matt O'Reilly from Celtic. He were heavily involved in their treble winning side last season, wasn't he?
Matt O'Reilly, they've refused 10 million, haven't they? They've rejected a 10 million bid.
Fair enough. Cine and Somerville can't put a decent ball into the box like he can. He was also the biggest distraction for the opposing players. Yes,
I think his biggest distraction for himself. He's like a child.
Do you think
he is a child, isn't he?
Yeah, I think his attitude has improved in past 2 games to what we normally seen at Low Mally. I think he is. I think he's listening to Varker when he says you're on your final warning.
He's still throwing his arms about. I think he expects a foul every time he's tackled. Maybe that's what they get in it. Maybe that's what they get in Italy. You know, if they get touched, they maybe get a foul.
And I watched that back. That penalty, what he wanted at Salford, he kicked out at the Salford player.
Yeah, he his leg out. Yeah.
Yeah, he let his leg to Salford player, didn't he? It would. I don't think that was a penalty personally.
Yeah, he was playing for it, definitely.
You know, but I do like Lonzo. I do think there's something special about him. I think there's something special with them all. You know what I mean? I think, like I've said this before, it's two. We've got 2 different. It's with the same team. It's 2 different teams. I'm happy with it attacking, but not so happy with defending.
Yeah.
So you know, but you can't. I guess you can't have. If we were happy with every position, we might not. We wouldn't be. I don't think we'd be in Championship, would we? You'd be in Premier League if you were best of everything.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, out of all the front 4, if we're to lose one, for me, it'd be Rutter. You know,
Yeah,
it's okay, but he hasn't set the world alight. He hasn't, apart from scoring that goal, he hasn't done a
look, yeah,
great deal.
he scored one goal, and he scored one good goal.
No, you know, so I won't be disappointed if Rutter went. If we kept sort of Sinisterra, Nonso, and Somerville.
Yeah, yeah, I tend to agree with you, Mally. I do. And I mean, will there any truth that we did have rejected £25 million bid from Borussia Dortmund?
Apparently, but I don't know how true it was. Whether it was just paper talk. You never know, do you?
Because that would, I would have been tempted with that, you know.
What, 10 million loss?
Yeah, well, yeah, but because let's be honest, we didn't think we'd get anywhere near 30. We didn't think we'd get anywhere near 20 million. Never mind 20 for 30 million.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe you're right.
None so too hot-headed for me, but I prefer Cine and Somerville.
It's all about opinions, isn't it? There's not a lot between them, to be fair.
Hope you're doing well, Danny, mate. Hope you're doing well. So that's the latest anyway. Tottenham's agreed for a fee for Forest for Baron Johnson. That's the latest, and obviously that big one about Liverpool rejecting 150 million. That
Yeah,
when you say it like that, you know, you think, why would you reject that? That sort of that'd be the biggest transfer in history, wouldn't it?
yeah.
150 million.
Well, I don't know about in history, but because I don't know what the likes of Mbappe and Messi and these people, I don't know what they've brought in the past. But it's certainly biggest wage.
Yeah, 1.5 million a week. God, that's that.
You can't
Can
imagine
you?
it, can you? You can't imagine
No,
it.
no, like 6 million a month.
You know, work for a week, and retire.
That's crazy, isn't it? That's absolutely crazy. Michael says if Leeds can keep sending Somerville, Monto, and Rutter, expect clubs to try them in January as clubs fight of relegation or to push for Europe. That will suit Leeds as the valuation will increase for January sales.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly that, Michael.
It's just keeping
Leeds
hold of
turned down
them.
20 million for Somerville. Turned down 20 million for Somerville from Burnley.
We did.
Are you shocked by that as well, Mally?
I thought they'd have taken it, but Burnley might. If it's the first bid, 9 times out of 10, the first bid gets rejected, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And
Well,
both
yeah.
both the buying and the selling clubs know this. So Burnley might come back with 25. Who knows? It's 5 or 6 hours to go yet.
Oh, can happen, can't it? But I've always been fascinated with why so many deals get done in last hour of transfer deadline when windows open for bloody 2.5 months.
Maybe try and get a bargain. I don't know.
Michael Brandt says clubs may be put off trying to recruit Cine due to his injury record. He missed the whole season at Feyenoord due to an injury, as well as his record at Leeds.
Mm-hmm. Well, come into play, I would imagine.
Well, that's why they have
But I
medicals.
mean, you know, Leeds have sold 2 crop players in Adams and Harrison. Well, they sold Adams, they've loaned Harrison, and they're both injured.
Yeah.
You know, why would you buy an injured player?
Maybe because they know that they might only be missing like 2 or 3 games or something. You know.
Yeah, but wherever they've had the surgery or wherever they've had the injury, that is now a weakness in the body.
You're just looking to see if there's any more news, and there isn't. There's no outlay yet. There's
No,
no
there's not.
outlay yet. Let Somerville go for 25 million all day long, but he will be 30 million by January.
Mm.
See, this is it though, Armani. I'd sooner lose my players now than
I'd like to try and
January.
have I'd like to try and have a settled team by January.
Yeah, a couple of. I mean, we've seen
But
enough players leave. I'd like to see a transfer window where we just concentrate on bring players in. If I'm
yeah,
honest, it'd be
it's never
nice.
like that. It's never like that, is it?
No, no, unfortunately not. No, but I guess that's what transfer window's all about, isn't it?
I
What
just
it's
wish
all
there
about.
were.
Buying and selling.
I wish there were just one transfer window. You know, do away with January transfer window. I don't see the point in it.
I think is it
And
is
I think what I'd like to see is if selling clubs. I don't know how they'd put it into force, but if selling clubs sell a player, I think they should be given a week to find a replacement.
yeah, yeah. That makes sense. That makes
You know,
sense.
like if Liverpool accepted the bid from Saudis, you know, then they should be allowed a week to find a replacement. But that's just my thought. You know, I might be totally bang out of order.
But then, if Liverpool went to buy another player a week later from a club, that club then would need a week to bring in their player replacement. It'll be a never-ending transfer window.
No, you just go on for 1 week longer.
Right.
But it'd only apply to clubs that have sold on transfer deadline day.
Harrison's injury was his hip. Adams was his groin.
Yeah, there's still weak spots though, aren't there?
We will also make signings in Jan to push for promotion too.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll depend on what we sell.
Burnley's main target is Jack Clark at Sunderland. Their offer for him previously was rejected. I think the Somerville offer was to test Leeds' resolve. I think they will try for Clark again.
I don't think Clark's a patch on Somerville.
No, it's not. It's not. Look, it's going to be an interesting few hours, Mally, before we go live with transfer thing. But I'm really looking forward. I'm really looking forward to seeing if we do bring in one extra player to put the cherry on top, if that makes sense. Thanks, love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it'll be nice, really nice, just to finish the transfer window off. Finish off with a bit of positivity. It'll be good for the club as well.
I'll just be glad when it's over.
Yeah, I can't
Trouble
argue
is,
with you.
while Everett Saudis have got this extra 7 days, it's never going to be over, is it?
No, because in news it's going to be all Salah, isn't it? It's all going to be.
Well,
It's going to be Salah.
It could come
Is
in.
he going to go or isn't he going to go?
Well, they could come in for anybody.
Yeah. You think they should? If they're gonna close them, they should all be closed at the same time.
Absolutely.
I think so.
I mean, Saudis have got 7 days to get the players, and you don't stand a chance of replacing them. How fair is that? Because there aren't going to be many teams that are going to knock Saudis back with money that they've got.
It's going to be hard to knock their money back as well, isn't it? It's going to be very difficult to reject.
Exactly.
The especially if they're going. If they imagine Saudi Arabia, if they're going up for 175 million for Mo Salah, you can't be. I don't think you can turn that sort of money down. I don't care what player it is. You just can't turn that sort of money down. Every player's got a break. Every player has got a price on it.
Yeah, it's mental. I think Brighton have done well though, getting that Ansu Fati from Barcelona.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I don't know a lot about him, Mally, but apparently he's a good talent. He's a really good talent.
Well, if you can get into the Barcelona side, you can't be that bad.
Yeah, but we had Junior Firpo. We come from Barcelona side.
True.
You know, I think we got the. I think we forgot to see the Barcelona B team, the B on end at Barcelona. You know, before we bought him, sort of thing. But look, Brighton are making some really good moves this transfer window. They are. Forester buying again, aren't they? They aren't stopped. They're still buying. Brentford are closing in on Mope on loan from Everton. Wow. Mope haven't done anything at Everton. Absolutely nothing. Maybe what's he called? Their manager. Forgot his name. Thomas Frank. Maybe Thomas Frank's has got plans in their system for him to get the best out of him. Michael says, I am happy with the 49ers are playing hardball. Leeds should be more like Brighton. They played hardball before they sold Ben White for 50 million, Cucurella for 55 million, and McAllister for 63. And obviously Cancedo, they paid 4.5 million and they sold him for 115.
Excellent.
Really good business, isn't it? Really good.
Who's this? Who's this tone drone power exposes Lord Dobby?
I'm not sure.
Saying that Palace have signed Sinisterra.
For 7 million?
Who is it?
I don't know. Don't know who he is. Danish media are linking Leeds with a move for Jens Odegaard.
Yeah, that's the guy we're talking about.
Yeah, Amani, do what you need to do, Amani, my love. You know, do what you need to do. But that's a non-story. There's no way we are accepting 7 million for Sinisterra. That's just crazy. That's crazy, is that? Yes, so Manny, do what you need to do. Michael Brown, Cole Palmer to Chelsea for 40 million. Take Chelsea spending over £1 billion since
it's
Todd
ridiculous.
Bowley.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
And he's getting away with it. He's getting away with it though, Mally, by giving them obscene lengths of contracts.
Yeah. 8-year deals.
Hi, Ravinda, mate. Hope you're doing well. See you tonight at FPL. You will, mate. You will. Yeah, but yeah, it's getting ridiculous how much money they've spent. You think, but Amani who said there's been £2 billion spent this transfer window.
On this window, yeah.
Yeah, £2 billion. That's an awful lot of money. Do you know what I mean? Crazy amount of money. I wonder if Everton will come in for a third. There's some breaking news. I've got some breaking news. Let's see what they're going to say. I don't know who it's for, but let's have a look. See if I can do it on a quiet. I don't know who it says, but they're talking about Mo Salah. Let me turn that down again because I don't want to get told off for having sound on it. You know what I mean? I'm back. So yeah, big some big stories breaking, Mally. Obviously,
If it's this Finch farm that you're looking at, they're talking about Everton.
Right. Going, and the only player I think they're linked to is, mind you, Iwobi's gone out on loan, and Iwobi's gone, and they're on about it could be Nonso, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see if they're going to come in with an improved offer for him. I mean, I'm surprised actually. I'm surprised that Everton are willing to spend all their budget what they've got on one player. I thought they might have wanted to spread it around a bit. If that makes any sense.
Mm.
Wolves signed Tommy Doyle from Manchester City on loan with a 4.3 option to back. They seem to be getting rid of a lot of their players, Man City, don't they? So we're getting rid of one or two of their players. And that Palmer's a massive shock for me.
Yeah.
Massive shock, mate. I think he's another talented player. And to sell him to one of your rivals as well, Mally. You know what I mean?
Well, they're not a do business, don't they?
I guess though, Mally, change it. What's the word I'm looking for? They sort of expect to sell talented players. They're used to it out there where they sell a player and he works. He works well at another club and stuff like that. All clubs are used to stuff like that, aren't they? Us fans have a laugh at them, but clubs are used to it. So yeah, Malik, have you got what you want to say before we start wrapping up, mate?
No.
We've this Sheffield. What's your score prediction for Sheffield Wednesday game?
3-0 tomorrow.
I think it's going to be something like I said 3-1. I think we'll concede. I do.
Again.
I hope we don't, but I think we'll concede.
I want a blank sheet. I want a.
Yeah, that's all I want. I'd be happy with a 1-0 win.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with a 1-0 win.
I want a clean sheet. I think we're getting. I don't know. I feel as though we're getting close to Bielsa days, where we can outscore teams.
Well, we've got the front four so far to do it.
Got more.
I got Rich Jim. He's a racist conspiracy theory guy. Yeah, thanks, Harmonie, love. Much appreciated. Great show, Stu and Mally. Harmonie, thumbs up. And 3-1 on Erling own goal.
3-1. Erling. Yeah, I think we've got more than a front four. If you put Pervader and James into equation.
Ampadu and Archie Gray aren't too bad either, have they?
Yeah, but they're midfielders, aren't they? They're not.
No.
I think it's been a good window. I really do.
Leeds signing off Kamara, 6.8, Ampadu at 7.5, Perot at 10.5, Ilkley Gurev at 6.5, roughly combined matches. Is the fee of Brendan Aronson.
Yeah. I think that Perot's going up to 16. I don't know where to get the add-ons from. I don't know if it's on appearances or what.
I'm not sure if we get promoted as well, there'll be a bonus for that, won't there?
You never get to know true values, do you?
No, that's why they just keep saying
it's always undisclosed.
I'm not a boxing fan, Mally, but we're just talking about Chris Eubank Jr. and Smith.
Liam Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a boxing fan personally.
No,
Lee,
no, I'm not bothered.
Lee enjoys it, but I'm not a big fan of it.
I watched that Usyk fight, and I thought he was pretty lucky because I don't think that was below belt.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he definitely won't below belt.
So he should have been counted out.
Steve, hope you're doing well. Brilliant. 8 out of 10. If we keep sitting 9 out of 10.
Fair enough.
Well chuffed.
Yeah, it's been
Hope
good.
you and family are well, Steve. Hope you and family are well, mate. Michael Brown, that shows solid management from the club. Does.
Mm-hmm.
It does, and I like the way Farker keeps saying it. You know, Leeds United aren't going to be missed about anymore. We're Leeds United and stuff. I like that. I like that sort of talk. It's what you want to hear. I'm going 4-1 Perot to get 2 goals, Rutter and Somerville. Farker mentioned that Byron, James and Preveda are scheduled to return to the first team after the international break.
I thought it's Preveda were in contention.
It's back in training, isn't it? It's back in training.
I thought he was in squad, but he wouldn't. He was not fit enough to start, unless I misheard it.
7 hours and counting.
Yeah.
8. I might give it 8 for transfer window. It reminds me of the old Wilco's days.
Mm-hmm. 8 hours. It's 7 hours 59.
So it's close. It's quickly closing down in it. The time's quickly slipping away. But yeah, look, guys, I'm going to be doing an FPL show. 5:20. I think we start that. Me, Malik, Kieran, Titch, Adam. I think just I've invited Holy Ghost, TD5, Thomas. There's a few tonight.
I think you should invite Harmonie.
I've asked Harmonie. I've asked her many times. She hasn't even got Facebook or WhatsApp. She doesn't have any of it. So I have to send her pictures of Shirley on old school through email.
I want to put a face to her name.
LOL time difference. 8 hours, 8 hours, 9 out of 10 for the transfers.
This has been very good. I think it's been better than many of us expected.
Yeah, I think so. 2 weeks ago, Mally, a lot of people, including myself, until I spoke to Romani, I said this before, we were panicking about the lack of players coming in. Every day it were players leaving on loan, and I think it worried a lot of Leeds fans. But again,
it's not been kids for the future.
Mm.
You know, Orta used to like signing kids up to go in under 18s and under 21s.
I think you still need to do that side-up game, though, Mally.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But we did. I mean, it was. Let's be honest. The under 21s, the under 18s. It's a pretty bulky squad anyway, isn't it?
I don't know if that's got to. I don't know if that's got. Have the 21s and the 18s got to be done within a window? I don't know. They seem to be able to buy 18s any time of year. So I don't know.
Malk says, "What I like, Malk, hope you're doing well, mate. What I like about signings is all except one I've had experienced in our league, so not raw."
Yeah.
We're buying for the now and not the future.
Yeah, that's what we've got to do, haven't we?
Michael Brown says Leeds struggle to break down teams that operate in a low block. Ipswich didn't operate a low block, which allowed our attackers more space. I think Sheffield Wednesday will do a low block, given where they are.
Well, they're not going to win a game like that, are they? Unless they're good on counter.
Steve says just learn Firpo keeps it needs to keep off the yellow cards. Never worried Harmonie, and I trust us. Mark, we stayed strong. We knew and trusted. I think, do you know, the way the club's acted as well, and the way we've carried out as business. I think it's been a professional, showing a professionalism in it. They really have.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Sableton. Good afternoon, Willie, mate. Hope you and family are good. Hope you and family are good. Yeah, I think, what was I going to say? So we talked about, how well they've handled. We love, as fans of a club, we love to hear things from a club. But I'm glad that they've kept themselves out of the spotlight and just left it to Parker as the front man. The lead, only questions what got asked is at press conferences. And the others have kept out of sight, if you know what I mean. They haven't been in social media doing all these loads and loads of interviews and loads of tweets and stuff. They've just been professional about it all the way they've gone. Only the strong survive Harmonie, as Billy Paul sang. Inky says, I'm looking forward to the time when we are loaning out players only for experience, rather than players having to go because they've got it in the contracts. Right, well, Mallet, have you got what you want to say before we start wrapping up, mate?
No. Looking forward to the rest of the day.
Good man. Right, well, look, guys, thank you very much for watching this edition of Disabled Team. Hope you've enjoyed it. A lot of information in there for you all. Malik, thanks for you being blunt and honest as always. Much appreciated.
Welcome,
much appreciated. Yes, so look, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'm sure we'll all be glued to Sky Sports News. I'm going to be pottering about for the next hour or 2 hours before I start the next stream. But yeah, I'm an happy man. But Michael says here, being even better when if Leeds keep out our main attacking players. It will show clubs like Everton that Leeds won't buckle when they test Leeds for their players. I agree with that, Michael, 100%.
Yeah. Still got to balance the books, and we've still got to balance it out.
Yeah. Well, we've still got FFP or profit and sustainability or whatever it's called.
I don't know how it's working at the moment. If you take Tyler Adams' sale into consideration to what we've bought, we might be all right. We might not need to sell. Might not need to sell Nonto.
Last two comments before we go. I think Sheffield Wednesday will play the low block, but we finally have a striker. Look at what we have to come back if we get promotion too. I would let most of them go, but it will be money in the bank to strengthen.
Exactly. That's why I said to you, Stu, about these release clauses might have been a good thing, actually.
Yeah, so, I agree with you.
Well, let's see.
Right, well, look, guys, thank you very much for watching this edition at Disabled Team. Malik, much appreciated for joining me, and as always, mate, don't know what I feel like to say. Thank you for watching this edition at Disabled Team. It's a goodbye from me.
And from me. See you at 9 o'clock.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.